we made it here to Sabang. This is our clearance port out of Indonesia. And we've got a lot of calm weather sort of coming up. For this passage, there's probably going to be a fair bit of motoring we're expecting. We're trying to race across the Malacca Strait before the seasons change. We're trying to beat the nor'east. We're heading nor'east to get to Phuket, and the nor'east is already blowing right now. That's why we tucked away. And yeah, we got a couple of days to let it ease off, and then we're going to smack it out and try our best to get across before it starts really blowing over on the Phuket side. So this morning, we're off to get some diesel. It's not as easy as just going to the Bowser. Bit of work in getting diesel onto the boat. First, just got to full send it across this bay. We're going to pick up 300 litres. Unfortunately, that's one bad thing about Indonesia, is that when it rains, you get a whole heap of rubbish runoff and a whole heap of plastic. So I was scooting along there and I got the old dinghy up on a plane, but straight over a plastic bag, fouled the prop, nearly lost all the diesel. So we're just taking it slow now, slow and steady. Most important thing to use with endo fuel or in diesel in general, especially in the tropics. Bit of biocide, fuel right, good on you Tim. Starting to run out mate, so we might need to order a bit more from you. I don't know where the agent here got these containers from, but a whole heap of fishers brought these containers down. So I'm actually a little bit skeptical and a little bit nervous about this. I really trust the agent, he's got a really great rep, but he wasn't the guy that went and got the diesel, so hopefully it's all the good quality diesel. I haven't watered it down, I'm sure we'll be fine, but I'll still siphon out 3/4 and then the bottom half of the container pour through the filter. Alright, considering that it was 9 containers, that's pretty good with the amount of crud that ended up in the bottom of the in the filter here. There was definitely one container that was terrible, but that was it. Pretty happy. Check it. Alright, that's not too bad. We'll go check the tanks. That was 300 litres. When we bought the boat, we were told it carries 700, so we'll see how much that filled up. I don't reckon we carry 700. I reckon it's more like 6, but... Oh, that's good. We've got enough to get to Phuket now for sure, and then some.
We got a full dinghy, we're taking the containers back, and then we're off to get food, drop our passports and that off, and we'll be clearing out of here tomorrow. Tomorrow. So, yeah, we've got lots to do.
That way, that way.
Which way? Oh, this way. Okay, you lead the way, Lula. Here we go.
Bye, come back. Bye. Bye.
Bye, Marley. Clearing out of Sabang, let's do it. The Batmobile. Pretty, isn't it? Can you see the colours? There's pink, yellow, green, blue, purple. We got the sunset over there. And then we got the rainbow up here. They have these four-wheel drive cars here in the centre, in the town centre, so Lulu's... Yoshi's controlling Tallulah's car with a remote control.
Well, that's not ideal. The autopilot's not working. Start of a 220-mile passage and the autopilot's not working. One thing about leaving from the port of Sabang is that 5 miles out, you're in international waters and you're instantly into the shipping lane, and there's no real time to fix an autopilot when we're motoring through the shipping lane. We got a perfect spinnaker breeze up our butt too, so. But first things first is we just got to get straight out into the shipping lane and cross it. We've got a ship chasing us down behind us off port. We've got a couple up in front of us here. So we just get through the shipping lane, then we can fix the autopilot, hopefully. And then hopefully there's still this breeze and we can get the old spinnaker up, old Manky Far. But in the meantime, coffee. I think coffee's the best answer.
Already on second coffee.
It's just third, mate. I had one before you got out of bed.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh no. We'll see how we go, eh? Positive thoughts, positive sails.
Should be right, mate.
Should be right.
But I don't really want to have to hand steer 200 miles, but mate, we'll do it.
It's just that we have a child as well. It's very hard.
We do have a child. And we have a fur child. It's at least he's asleep again now. He just wants to be near you. Should be right, like, there's no reason why I can't fix it. Like, I don't even know why I sort of stopped doing it. It was just that the rudder reference was becoming wrong, and just so I had to keep centering it, and now it's saying there's no rudder reference, so I'll just rewire it all.
Oh, big one. Big pirate.
There's a big pirate, isn't there?
Yes.
Big ship.
Yeah, big pirate.
Big pirate, yeah. Let's see if we can't fix this autopilot. Anita's upstairs steering. The head unit is underneath our bed, so just pull up our bed. And she's on. Yes! Alright, well that just made the passage 10 million times easier. Good things are happening when you have 3 coffees.
Alright, well it's getting to that time where people are going to start getting hungry. So we've got some pasta in a pot here for lunch. And I'm going to make my usual banana protein smoothie. There's a lot of water movement going on at the moment. This is all wind against current. So we've just had a big full moon, and so we've got the king tides, and the wind isn't blowing very strong, but already we've got these short, steep, choppy waves with overfalls.
Silly mummy.
Silly mummy.
Did I hit my foot?
Mummy kicked her toe.
Yeah, silly mummy, hey.
Oopsies.
Whoopsies. Yeah.
Silly mummy.
Give me a look, what you got?
It's my dinosaur. I made it.
Wow, so cool, Lula. What'd you make it with? Wow, that's so cool. For the most part, we're out of the dirty water and the shipping channel, so we're just going to put a main up. I think Yoshi's going to put a reef in the main as well, because there's a lot of squalls and stuff around, so yeah, best to just set it up with a reef in it so you don't have to reef down later on. Through some dirty water again. That wind against current. We're doing about 6.5, 7 knots.
now, it's all you trust. Right now, you jump the gun. Like the last time that you chose, it just you.
Now see, how's the difference in the water? Like, you just get through these little patches of current with those standing waves, and then you just get dead smooth. And I'm like, I need to check if we're moving. We're still sailing at 7 knots. I don't even feel like the boat's moving. So you're just sort of getting in and out of these little patches. Now you can see the white water lines up on the horizon again. It's so hard to see that sort of stuff on camera, but trust me, they're there, mate. They're there. Nothing real gnarly, but you know, it's just more little patches of current. Those little things though, mate, don't even feel them on Nandji 2. Get out of the way, eh? Nandji 2 coming through, thank you. Oh man, what a great trip this has been. Like, our trip over to Indo really was about testing out the boat, sailing, putting her in the sea, putting her in some wind. We had all of those things. We definitely had swell, we definitely had wind. We definitely got to test her out, and she, you know, sailing wise, man, this boat is just so sick. She is actually a little bit slower than I thought, but that's just more because we're always just keeping it tame, you know. Like, we sail at 6 to 7 knots, and we start going faster than that, we're reefing. We're not going upwind, full sailing anymore than 15 knots, you know, we start reefing. So the boat can definitely handle more, we know that, but it's all about being comfortable on passage, eh? And plus trying to keep Tallulah and Marley happy. It's better to have a boat nice and level. But mate, she just sails, eh? Like, it just sails so sick. Bloody love Nandji 2. It's good the autopilot's working a treat as well. Woo, woo, woo. I think it's just a little bit of patchy connections. It's normally sort of connections with those sorts of things when it comes to wiring. Oh mate, full send day. See you in Thailand. 6:30 tomorrow night. 24 hours from now.
Not bad, eh? A bit of Paw Patrol with lunch.
Wow.
Thank you.
Who's the queen and who's the princess here, Lula? You still got some in your bowl. And a little bit on your face. One thing about this passage, if you travel exactly on the rum line from Sabang across to Phuket, you go over this Dreadnought Shoal. It's a big, shallower area, so we're currently in like 1,200 meters, and the shoal rises up to like 300-400 meters. Look here on the charts, what's that say? 384. Previously, Uncle, the man, the myth, the legend, you know, he's told us to avoid going directly over the Dreadnought Shoal, because you do get a lot of crazy overfalls with that shallower water. And because of how the sea state is now already, and all the different little patches of dirty water and currents and overfalls that we're going through, we're just veering off now, so we're not going to go directly over that Dreadnought Shoal, because I feel like it's pretty crappy water in patches through here, and we're still in the 1,200 meters with this current. So if we hit that Dreadnought Shoal with this big current and like with the wind that's blowing now, you know, it's picking up to 12-13 knots, so I feel like it's going to be pretty terrible water for that 20 miles across that shoal. So let's just avoid it, which kind of sucks because I know previously in calm weather we've gone straight over the top of it and caught wahoo. So do you deal with rough water and catch wahoo, or do you just avoid it and not catch wahoo? But it's not called catching, it's called fishing for a reason, so let's avoid that shoal and stick to the clean water. Really absolutely is the best time of any sailing passage. Sunrise, it was calm, rough, doesn't matter. Sunrise, new day, coffee in hand. Days at sea, absolutely love them, mate. Well, another cruisy evening, really. There's a lot of ships. Man, I always felt that every time we've done the passage across, it's always just been like the 20-30 miles on the Sabang side, but all day yesterday and then all night last night, we were dealing with ships. Not as bad through the night, but there was still a lot of them around. But not anymore, now the sun's come up, they're all gone. We had one fishing boat turn off his lights, so he disappeared. And then I could sort of, because we had a big full moon, we could sort of see him moving, and he swooped around behind us and then motored like 100 meters off our stern, following us, and then flicks his lights on as if like, hey, here I am, boogeyman's here. Oh, good on you, mate. You ain't catching Nandji too. Good luck, son. Just veered away and gave the old Fang 2 a little bit more rumbling and catch you, buddy. Oh man, fishers, they just do such random things, eh? We've got this little bit of a short, lumpy sort of sea. We've sort of had it all night. Hopefully it doesn't mean we've got weather coming from the northeast. It's meant to be super calm, but we had that northwest and northerly all day yesterday, so let's see what today brings. Like 15 miles left. We've been close haul sailed like pretty much since yesterday evening, been like mixing it up between motoring straight into it and being close hauled. We've been close hauled for the past like 6 hours, but just on our approach to Thailand, you can just see all the clouds above the land of Thailand, of Phuket, and the northeast wind of the change of the monsoon goes from southwest to a northeast. That's what we've sort of been racing and trying to avoid on this passage to get back, and we've had that real light northeast since last night. But now on our last 10-15 miles here coming into Phuket, with all of those clouds over the land, we're just getting that stiff offshore northeast breeze now. We're all close hauled and we just filled up the heady in time, really, and then just get smoked by these winds up into the 20s now, 20 to 25 knots. In these gusts, and I know we're just, rather than close hauling into the night and not sailing exactly at our destination, we've just pulled that heady in. The sea stays super smooth because it's offshore, so we just left that first reef main in and motoring straight on the rum line. Let's get there. We could spend the next 5 hours at sea tacking our way in, which should be fun sailing. It's a really good wind to be sailing in, super fun. But we've been at sea for 38 hours now, 36 hours, and I'm pretty keen just to top it off before we reach the 40 mark. Let's get it home, eh?
He's been a good boy.
Go
what have we got?
Oh, yeah.
Marley.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, naughty boy.
Hey, on the tank. There we go. Pick him up. Okay, good boy. Eat him up.
Good boy.
Good boy. Yummy. Okay.